My name is Kane. I'm the Associate Director of Strength and Conditioning, and I work with women's basketball at Rutgers.
Control it though, control it. Now reverse it. Yes, that's what I want right there. Come on, yeah, now I know I made it harder. Come on. Up, good, racket, that's really good. Up, pull, good, one more.
My only team responsibility is women's basketball. So I can be here as a resource for our players pretty much whenever they need. Whether that's being flexible with their schedule. I have, players will lift on game day. I have players that lift before game. Some players may want to lift after the game. My job is to help get this team mentally and physically prepared to compete at the highest level. Really, the way I look at it is trying to help each individual athlete be the best version of themselves.
Well, first of all, Kane has matured from the first day he walked on campus to now. When I say maturity, I'm not talking about maturity as a man, because he's a great man. I'm talking about the maturity to know that you're the head coach when the season is not going on. And he's handled that, and he's put that burden on his shoulder to understand that everything I say, everything that I do, every moment that I'm with these players, I'm representing coach. I'm the head coach right now, and he's taken that on, and he's ran with it, and he's running with it. And we see the difference with our players. We see the difference in our staff, that we have total belief in what he's trying to get accomplished.
So this is our elite form system. It allows us to be completely paperless in our facility. So this really takes the place of your workout card. It tracks how fast you move the bar and also records you while you're lifting. So you as an athlete get a chance to see your technique and if you're doing something right or if you're doing something incorrectly. And then the last thing it allows me as a coach to be able to individualize your program so that we can work on your specific needs to make you a better basketball player.
Coach Glenn himself as a person, he's really caring and he cares about his women's basketball players and really cares about their body and understands the body and what we need. Like personally myself, he knew what I needed from the get-go whenever he just first saw me do just one workout. He knows what I needed, and lately this past few weeks, I feel like a different athlete. I felt stronger, I felt more stable. My footwork has improved a lot, just the little things, a lot of things, and the resources here with the weight training program and everything, how he just stresses us to foam roll and stretch all the time. Before when I was in high school, the AAU programs and stuff, it's just, we always stretched, but we never had that type of resources that you have with Coach Glenn. And I take advantage of that, and it really makes my body feel like a whole different person. I feel like a whole different athlete.
My philosophy when it comes to training, number one, I'm super big on efficiency. I want you to be a more efficient athlete. I tell my athletes all the time, I really could care less how much weight you lift. I care how many games we win. That's number one. Number two is this idea of being able to work on your weaknesses, right? Most people want to work on the things that they're good at. I want to focus on the things you're not good at, because I think that makes you a more complete basketball player. Have to be willing to adapt. For me, the nature of sport is that it's unpredictable. And so, while it's important to have a plan, I also have to understand that I have to be adaptable. And the last piece would be, everyone wants to know the secret. The secret is just, there is no secret. You got to show up, put the work in, day in and day out.
1, 2, 3, Team on 3, family on 6. 1, 2, 3, team. 4, 5, 6. Family.